Hey guys, good morning. It's your girl SeekretD with your strawberry letter response. So the title of today's letter was She's Trashy, Not Classy, and I'm gonna make sure everybody knows it. So let's get into it. This lady writes in, she's 48 years old. She said that she's dating a hardworking guy who was a well-known womanizer, right? She's engaged to, right? She said that at first they started out as friends, and they were friends for like 12 years or something like that. He has a reputation in the town for being a womanizer, yada yada yada. So she said they finally dated or whatever, and they started dating seriously. He told her that his womanizing days are over and she is the only one for him. So fast forward, they are now engaged, and she now is hearing stories. So there's also this lady in their town who I think she said is 58. She is newly divorced. She has a reputation for being really classy and bougie and kind of like put together. She said that when her and her husband got divorced, this lady, her husband basically was like, oh no, she's not what y'all think she is, because everybody kind of rallied behind her and kind of took her side against her husband. So we know this is a small town because where they do that at. Anyway, the husband's like, y'all are gonna find out who she really is, right? So apparently this lady, the bougie one, 58-year-old, she gets pulled over for drinking and driving, and they did not arrest her. They let her go home with a warning, right? They took her home. So she said she starts hearing rumors that her fiance was in the car with this lady when she got arrested. So she said that she didn't think anything of it because her fiance is not this lady's type, because this lady is classy and bougie, as she kept saying. Right. So she said that she went to go take paint to her fiance, and she went in the house, and she heard loud music playing, and she thought she heard an argument. But she walks into the house, knocks on the door. The music, I guess, was that loud that they could not hear her enter the house, apartment, whatever it was. I'm gonna assume it's a house. I feel like, I don't know if anybody, I don't know. I feel like it's a small town. I'm gonna say it's a house. I feel like they don't have apartment buildings wherever they live at, right? So she enters the house, and she said she sees her fiance and this woman having sex on the table. Okay? So she said my man is just like putting in work, and they don't even know she's there. So she said she stood there, took pictures, and then went and bopped him on the head so that he knew that she was there. Now peep this. She said that she was so upset, this, that, and the third. So she went and got on Facebook, posted the pictures with her fiance's bare ass sticking down this 58-year-old lady. The lady's face was showing, and she posted it on Facebook because she said she wanted the whole town to know that this lady is trashy and she's not classy like everyone thinks she is, right? And she said her fiance is a smoker and a partier, and she didn't think that would be this lady's type. So when she confronted her fiance says that she wanted him, and he didn't think that she would ever want him, so he had to do it. That was his reasoning. Like, oh, she wanted me, so I just had to do it. So I'm assuming he had that same idea that he's not her type, right? So this lady is writing in basically to see if she did too much with posting the picture and all of that. Yeah. So here we go, right? Sorry. So this lady, obviously, yes, ma'am, you did too much. That shit is illegal, right? Because that, I believe, would be considered revenge porn, right? So, I mean, maybe, I don't know, it's a picture, not a video, but I still think it's in the same realm. Anyway, so first of all, everybody's too fucking old to be doing the bullshit. But I guess we understand that it, age is just a number. Men, women, and everything in between. Some of them get old and still be dumb. So it is what it is. So we can't even say, it's an age thing, because again, they all too motherfucking old to be acting the way they acted, right? So bad. So next we have the fact that you knew this man was a womanizer because you knew him as a friend for 12 years before you even decided to date him. So you've been around him for 12 years, watching his fuck shit for 12 years. And it's kind of like, it's not even like, oh, you just met this man, so you're dating. You know better. You know exactly who he is. You know exactly what he's capable of. But you, like many, I'm sure, probably thought, oh, he wouldn't do it to me. I'll be the one that'll change him, this, that, and the third. And that's where y'all be getting fucked up at, because y'all want to see people and feel like y'all going to be the one that changed their whole lifetime of behavior and activities when you watch that shit happen for 12 years. And yet you hopped on it and was like, ooh, let me be in his little shit. Ma'am, you've been watching him be an ain't shit nigga for 12 years, and here we are, right? So, boom. That's one. Secondly, I'm assuming if he's 48, if you're 48 and she's 58, he got to be somewhere in between, right? So my thing is, in all these years of life, I don't understand how you don't understand that men and women are just men and women. You can't be like, oh, well, she's bougie, so she's not gonna like my basically ghetto ass man. You liked him. You ghetto or something? Like, that's the thing. Everybody feel like, oh, nobody's gonna like him. You liked him. People always feel like, oh, my dude's fat, my dude's ghetto, my dude's this, so he can't cheat on me because nobody else wants him. But you want him, so somebody else wants him. And little known fact, the fact that you want him is gonna make people want him. I feel like men are more appealing when they're with other women. And the fact that he's a womanizer and he's engaged, now it's like, oh my God, he has changed. I want him. Don't ask me why some women think like that, but that's how it is. Either way, yes, you fucked up. I think you should take the photo down. I feel like the damage is already done. The shit's probably been saved, shared, all of that. So I don't think there's much you could do as far as saving face. But I think it was childish. I think it was disrespectful. I think it was very, 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 very immature. I think you're wrong. You're mad at the wrong person, because you seem like you're more mad at this lady than you are your fiance. Yeah, just move on, keep it moving, and learn your lesson. I mean, you're damn near 50 and you're still doing stupid shit. Learn your lesson. Don't do it again. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. But I got to get some groceries. Bye.